Well, when you come to win a game, yeah, you probably are. Yeah. But the enormity of what we're dealing with at the moment is I've never seen it before. How many players are knocked up? So, and a lot of them can't train during the week and they just flat out get into the game. So that's not a reflection of the margin, and it's not discounting how good North Melbourne were tonight.
When you say players knocked up, do you mean coming into the game or also during the match tonight?
Well, I mean, you know the guys that have been in and out of the team for long periods of time, and you would have seen blokes that were running at half rat power, and then their skills compromised because of injury and or lack of ability to be able to train. So we say 5 or 6 blokes over from not playing. They didn't play waffle. Probably in preparation for the next 2 games.
Did any part of you fear something like that, given you're probably pushing the envelope a bit with your lack of match fitness?
We had to push the envelope. We had no option.
You've spoken during the year about the tipping point with injuries. Was tonight pretty emphatically that point that got reached?
A tipping point as in?
In terms of there's a certain amount.
I've never seen so much carnage in a playing group. If that answers your question.
A couple of weeks ago you came over here and you were really, Ross and I said you were really valiant for 3 quarters. Say killed it before, inevitably I think. Again, that lack of match fitness got you. Tonight, good for the first few minutes. Is it just that you reach a point where no matter how hard the blokes are trying, that with this lack of match fitness, it just, a side like North, we're obviously in a good spot now, they just get a hold of them. There's nothing you can do.
Well, there wasn't too much we could do to change the course of the game tonight. We're flat out just keeping players on the ground. So, I mean, without sounding like it's the excuse of or the reason we lost, but we were pretty much hamstrung with what we could do.
If Sydney go down tomorrow and keep losing, you're mathematically still in it. How do you approach the next 2 weeks, given everything you just said?
Well, you've got to believe. You have to believe. So if that happens, then whoever gets the opportunity to play next week against Collingwood on Friday night, that's the only option. And that's the attitude you want to see in your players.
Can you talk us through Pavlich's injury and what happened to him?
I don't know the extent of it because there was so much that we were dealing with. Is it season defining? I couldn't tell you yet.
Is it foot or ankle or what exactly is it?
Tendon, I believe. Just above it, I think. Yeah, so we'll find out in due course. I think hamstring, yeah.
Hamstring. And did Pavlich feel like he couldn't go on and couldn't contribute enough to be worth trying to go on, or who made the sort of call?
No, he did. He did, along with the doctor.
In your years, you've obviously seen him carry a fair bit into games and get through games.
Yeah.
It's obviously pretty serious for the captain to say, I can't go on.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. He knew what the game was, what story it was going to tell. And I think he even sort of gave me an unfortunate wave when he came off. I said, I can't go again.
And coming in, did you feel that was on the cards, or
As I said, it's something that's just crept up on us through a warm-up the week before. So, yeah, it's not through a direct knock or anything like that. So, as I said, I can't tell you whether it's going to be. He's not going to play the next 2 weeks.
Do you think, can I go back to your work? You had to carry such a lot because of your injury this year, Mark.
Yeah.
You're not getting any younger either. Is there any? Could it be in relation to that?
No, not in my opinion. No. We've got probably 14 or 15 others that have had structural injuries too. So it's an unforgiving game, and we're having to deal with it. So
Because of what happened last week too, would it be fair to say that you might have not played him tonight if things were a little bit different?
Well, I think when you're an interstate club and you get to this end of the season, you're forever trying to balance your group. At least we made the decision, and Pav did to play.
like Anthony Grover said, he didn't want to be carried off at the end?
I don't.
He didn't get carried off
No, I didn't. No, I didn't see it.
After him, his turn.
Oh, I think it would be. I can understand the way he would feel at this particular time. He's got his whole family here, and it's a big occasion, and we let him down.
Do you think you'd be inclined to offer him another year?
We haven't even thought about that discussion. He's been pretty valiant all year with his defending, and so he's had quite a good year.
How frustrating is it to sort of have your hands tied when the season sort of slowly?
Oh, it's difficult. Yeah, it is. But it's. I think we find out a lot about people and players during this time. Man, whether who's prepared to fight.
Did you give that message 3/4 final?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did. Yeah.
Because there was a few there that probably weren't.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah, there was.
So where,
Didn't speak individually. I spoke collectively though.
so have you sort of let them in knowing sort of terms as to where you expect them to go forward? Those other players, because some of your players are very massive players.
Yeah. Blokes have in different seasons because of different reasons, but if it's through form, then that's an issue. And so, players are always eligible to be dropped on form, but it's a little bit hard at the moment.
Skills seemed to fall right away tonight. A lot of turnovers and everything. What disappointed you most about the way you lost?
Of those particularly, when you're on the road, you're given the opposition a gateway to score. I mean, that's not how you defend. So that compounds the issue. Yeah, and it stops a little bit of the creativity of players, test their mental strength, and your ability to be able to win the next contest and come out of it is as important. But we weren't able to do that.
At the end of last season, you seemed to lack a good power forward. Are you still in that situation now a year on?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably, but also midfield power is another one.
Is that something you have to try and rectify then through a trade for an immediate fix rather than a draft? Which one is the sort of...
Ideally, yeah. Or we can look at. I mean, we'll wait till that comes. It's a couple of weeks away, so we'll be looking in around those areas.
Still a couple of weeks away, Mark, obviously as well. Is there a danger that the dam wall has busted a bit tonight?
We'll find out next Friday night and who plays and whether we can challenge Collingwood in any way, shape or form. So I think it's. As I said, we'll find out a lot about people and players.
I think you only had a couple of headlines this week.
Yeah.
Have you got an idea of, will it be a struggle to actually find 22 fit players?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah. Just might be.
If you miss the 8 as it looks like, given everything you've had to contend with this year, how do you sum up the season? How do you rate what you've done?
Frustrating, and but you don't want to be making an excuse for players going to new levels as individuals. So that's always got to be taken into consideration. So I think what happens at the end of the year, you assess a player, whether they've been injured or not. If they haven't been injured, you assess them on their ability and how they've become a better player, or they haven't gone ahead for whatever reason, and then you assess the players that have been injured. And then you come to a conclusion and you make some decisions, but as we know, it's a compromised draft, which makes it difficult.
A lot of talk about getting Sandilands and Barlow and Mundy together finally. You had them out there.
Yeah.
Stoppages, and early especially, they seem to give you a fair bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, they did. Yeah, a little bit, but sustaining it was an issue. Yeah.